Introducing the new Manitowoc Indigo series. The front panel actually is a new material called Duratech material itself. It actually is a fingerprint resistant coating over this metal surface, and actually the surface is a lot more dent resistant as well. Same thing goes with the bin down here on the bottom of the machine. The Manitowoc bins are renowned for the simple little things in life, with having the bin doors that lock open for you so you don't get your head crunched when you're scooping ice, and having your scoop that is up and isolated so the scoop doesn't get lost, and thick insulation in the bin. But when we open up this door, we have an isolated food zone. First and foremost, the ice machine inside easily comes apart without any tools. So we can get in here, we can clean this machine and sanitize it and wipe it down. Parts like the water trough, besides being made with silver ions, actually come apart. You can put them in your dishwasher, wash them out. Parts like your water trough, your water distribution tube up along the top come out. And you can take this apart with 2 more screws out of the middle and get in here and clean all of this. Manitowoc's thickness probe now is this senses when the ice is made. It actually reads frequencies inside your ice machine, and it knows when it hits 4 frequencies in a row that you're ready to make ice. Besides, being able, having these soft corners to access this machine to wipe it down, we do have this little feature up here inside this ice machine, and this little vent tube, it leads to a feature that we call Luma Ice. And Luma Ice is an ozone machine built into our ice machine. So what we do is we circulate ozone air through this food area. And what we're doing is we're basically sanitizing the air. This machine still operates as a standard ice machine. You have your on-off button here and you have your clean button here, and you can basically ignore this if you want to. So if you just want this ice machine to run, you let it run. If you want to interact with this and understand what this machine is doing, this helps you out a lot. So for instance, right now this machine's giving us a message. So if we see this little arrow and we're going to pan over to our right, and this machine's telling us that we have a cleaning that's due. It's telling us that it wants us to clean the air filter and that the ozone bowl probably needs to be looked at. And I set those programs in there, but we can set this machine to either automatically remind you periodically every several months, or it'll sense when, say, a water filter needs to be replaced or the air filter needs to be cleaned. So it'll prompt you and tell you when it needs this stuff taken care of. Once we get into this control board, we can manage a lot of your expenses, such as energy and water expenses, via this control board. So when we're in our ice program mode, we can actually program this ice machine now to operate certain times of the day, or you can have it off. Let's say you're closed on Sundays and Mondays and you just don't need the ice machine to be making ice then. We can actually cycle the ice machine completely off through this control on any day of the week. You can even set ice usage. So say this ice machine will make 500 pounds of ice on its own in 24 hours, but you're not using that much ice, so you can program this machine to only produce 100 pounds of ice, for say, in a day. But with this machine, with the water miser mode, will sense what your TDS level of your water is via these sensors here. And it will adjust water usage. So if it senses that you have very low TDS and good quality water, it'll actually lower the amount of water this ice machine makes or uses per cycle. And on the opposite side of that, if you want to have a denser cube that is a little thicker and a little clearer, say you have really hard water areas, we can go in, we can do the ice clarity mode, and the ice clarity mode will give you a really, really dense, clear cube. But it's using a little more water on the opposite spectrum of the efficiency, but you're getting something maybe more for what you want your cube for. Manitowoc has multiple cube shapes, sizes, everything from flake to 2 different types of nugget machines. We have 3 different cube sizes: half dice, and we have a regular cube, which is an 1 1/8 by 1 1/8 by 7/8. Big cube for specific bar applications. So however you want to hire your ice to be used, Manitowoc has the correct ice for your application.